Am I live? Looks like I'm live. Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode in our series of Tone Vase Gets Another Crazy Haircut. And back over at Ralph's Barbershop here in Staten Island, New York. Well, say hi.
Hello, guys. What's going on?
And we're back. Let me make sure that like the video is working. There it is, and we're good. Yeah, so I sent out a Twitter poll yesterday asking what kind of haircut I should be.
Okay.
And did you see that one?
See what one? At it this morning, actually. Yeah, this morning I looked at it.
So it looks like the Mohawk one. I have no idea how the Mohawk's gonna look, but let's see what you can do, man.
No problem. Let's give it a try.
We're gonna talk some Bitcoin.
You're gonna need some of this, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be hanging out, having a few drinks, and of course, hey, I got Patrick here with me. Patrick, keep an eye on the questions, man, and then interrupt us if there's a good question. And say hi to Patrick, guys.
This is to you, Patch.
What's going on, guys? Bitcoin motorist Patrick here. I'm gonna mute myself and listen to it. If there's any questions in the audience, good questions, I'll ask them.
Yeah, the Bitcoin motorist from the one of the admins has been banning you guys. So I can't see the live chat. I like to do all the things at once, but I can only get a haircut and drink at the same time, and that's about it. Oh wait, I thought I had my video pinned. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pinned video, so I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I'm on the big screen. Yeah, I'm trying to. That's weird. I thought it would stay on. Oh, spotlight video, not pinned video. Got it. Cool. All right, cool. Now my video will stay on the whole time, even when you ask a question. That's a better way to go. What are we drinking, man?
This is actually rum. It's called Punta Cana.
Oh, Punta Cana, like in DR.
Like in DR, right?
Perfect. There you guys go. Right there. Right there.
It's a really nice, smooth little rum.
Oh, wait! I forgot the donations. Hey guys, for today's donations, those that are interested, I don't normally do donations, which is why these aren't going to me. These donations are going to Manuel. So those that are interested in crowdfunding Tone Vase haircut today, here is a QR code you guys can scan. There you go. That should scan. Let me know if it scans. Like, you don't have to send anything. Just give a shout yes in the chat if it scans, as it should. And it should be enough. And Patrick, if you scroll up the chat, there's that QR code from me. Maybe we can post it in there. So if anyone posts a QR code that doesn't have a blue wrench on it, or me, that's not our donation address in the chat. So maybe Patrick can grab that one from the top of the chat, and or Patrick, scan the picture that I had and throw it in there, and we'll see how this goes. Hope the audio is good. Kind of keeping an eye on your live chat. How you been, Manuel? I haven't been. I mean, I'm on the road all the time. I mean, I'm never here anymore. It's so hard to get a good haircut. So I had some interesting ones on the road.
Yeah, I seen the last one from Europe.
Yeah, you seen the pictures.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hey, what's up, guys? You know what? Maybe I could make the live chat bigger. You know what? Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can magnify the window here. Because I don't need this to be very big. Give me 1 second. Maybe I could magnify. Oh yeah, here it is. Yes. Oh, boom. Is that bigger? 200. Whoa, way too big. 150 should be. 125. There, yeah, now we can kind of see it. Oh, there it is. 7,000 Bitcoin? Oh. shit. So what's happening with the price? My internet lagging. Shit.
What's bad? Is bad?
Yeah, Pat's still here, but like I'm on a hotspot, but supposed to have decent down. I am on a hotspot, right? Yeah, we should be good. I think we're good.
Yeah, but I don't hear Pat.
Wait, you normally do this all the time?
No, rarely. No. You can come in the conversation.
Oh, okay.
We got time. Yeah, no, this is my third time live streaming the haircut.
Do you like go to different shops and do that? Or?
No, just this guy. I've known him for like 15 years.
Oh, okay. And you did all the haircuts for him that he did? That he put up on it?
Just
The one-
recently, yeah.
Recently we started.
Oh, okay. How many did you do?
Well, no, I mean, he's cut my hair. We've cut my
Once at
hair
a time.
about 10 times now, 10, 12 times.
I
But
can't count anymore.
yeah, this is like the third time we're live streaming. I'm a YouTuber.
How, did you get a lot of likes?
Well, I get a lot of dislikes. So. Yeah, no, I get some views. I get about, this will probably get over 10,000 views.
Okay.
Yeah, so my videos go between 5,000 and 50 on views.
Some of them reach almost 1.
No, I had a 55,000.
55,000,
Yeah, they go between 5 and 50. Depends on what the video is about.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, hey guys, I can't see the live chat right now, but I'm more curious about that hack. Yeah, hey, thanks Bitcoin motorist for putting up that address. And wait, so Binance got hacked for 7,000 Bitcoin? That's not good. How are they managing it? What do they have in their terms of service?
Anybody talking?
No, I'm just looking at the live chat because they're on a little delay, right? So anything we say, they hear it like 20 seconds later. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got about 400 people watching.
400. Not bad.
Yeah, Patrick, jump in if there's any good questions from the live chat.
Is Pat still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Well, I just looked up one of the links that one of the people threw up in the box. It just a statement from them saying that they were hacked. I didn't really go into details. It was like a 2-paragraph statement from Binance's website.
Well, I guess they're lucky it was only for 7,000 Bitcoin. Could have been a lot worse.
I can do a lot with 7,000.
Yeah, we all can. Whatever he's doing is going to be very interesting. So yeah, so Mohawk won the Twitter poll. So we'll see how that goes.
That's awesome. How many votes?
That's a good question. Probably about 1,000.
You're right there, Ronnie.
I'm laughing because I already had one.
Oh. Ronnie has a Mohawk.
Oh yeah.
You had to go through a vote ballot, right, Ronnie?
Nah, they had to go through. I picked the South of France.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't hear you very well because I had the YouTube video going at the same time. Rookie mistake.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, you want a live chat.
Yeah, I muted the YouTube video, so I'm just listening to the Zoom link.
Yeah, man, our last videos, we were like, yeah, so I've known Manuel for like, what, 15 years now, man?
Just about, yeah, 15.
No, it couldn't have been 15. Was it 15? Nah, probably close to like 12.
It's almost 15 because I think it was 2006, 7.
Yeah, something like that. Shit, it is almost 15, isn't it?
Can you hear me, Ronnie? You hear my voice, right? Am I talking loud and clear?
Wait, Patrick?
I mean,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
How was the show today?
Yeah. So what's going on with the price right now, man?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it, but I don't know if I should believe the trolls. They said, let me look up the price.
I want to glance at the chart. Hold on.
Sure, go for it.
Oh wow, price took a little bit of a hit. Down to 57. Man, just when I was about to sell a few during consensus,
It gets hot, right?
Binance had to do something stupid.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Oh, okay.
All right, let's get back. Cool.
Good.
Yep. Oh yeah, man, I was just there, by the way.
I know you were.
He's got
that was Nefertiti,
the Egyptian
goddess.
goddess is on his desk.
Egyptian queen.
Yeah, I was just got back from Egypt like last month.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there, right?
I mean it's nice, but like, man, dealing with people there is really rough.
Right. Well, I mean, you was at the Nile River.
Yeah.
How's that like?
No, that's pretty cool, man. I got next day if you ever there, you have to you got to take a overnight boat down the river, right? So you want to be on a river cruise for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the only way to do it.
It's the longest river.
Yeah, you're leaving it this way. You're gonna go higher.
I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna blend it. Don't
Ah.
worry. Gonna all be blend. Let me do my job. Do yours. All right, what you think about the thumbnail? It's kind of false advertisement, isn't it?
No, but I identify with that much hair, though. That's all that matters. Right? Like Giacomo identifies as 7 black women, so I can do this.
How do you identify? You got a full set of hair on the thumbnail. False advertisement, bro. What are you talking about?
All right, man. No, I can't. Let's find no dead air, man. You got me in the chair. What do you want to know, man? What do you think the people want to know? You watch my videos.
One of my friends was asking about there was someone that posted the Bitcoin supposed to be hitting 2020 about 50-some thousand or 80,000. Is that true? He's been pretty accurate.
Who's this?
I don't know his name, but he's been pretty accurate for April. He said it was going to be around 5,600, and he's right on the money. He's right on it.
Man, the only one I believe is me. Yeah, nobody knows what the future price is going to be, but we will find out. And I think we're getting ready to top right here. I really think that I was hoping that we can be just over 6,000 next week, where I can unload a few coins.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very steady. It has stayed on 5,000, above our 5,000.
Yeah, but I still think it's temporary. We're gonna pull back. The question is, when we get, back under 5,000, like 4 or 5, is that it? Are we gonna reverse from that point and go to new all-time high, which would be great, or are we gonna go down? I mean, I'm prepared if it goes down, and I'll be very happy if it doesn't.
You just buy more.
Yep.
Hey, Tone, sorry, let me jump in here for a sec. Someone in the chat mentioned that Bitfinex had been tweeting about this hack, and he Bitfinex. I'm just looking at his Twitter right now. He's accusing all sorts of things against Binance. He's trying to say that this is all nonsense and it's an inside job. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, it's Bitfinex, right? I mean, like once Bitfinex goes under, he's probably going to change his handle to Binance or Binance. Or I can't even pronounce it.
Binance.
Yeah, by Binance. I'm sure I can spell it, but it's hard to pronounce. I'm sure he'll switch to the next exchange he doesn't like.
Credit to ZT Cedric in the chat who mentioned Bitfinex is implying that the Binance hack is a lie and it's a money grab. And he's got some evidence. I'm not going to read the tweets, but he's got some evidence in his tweets that you can check it out later.
That just seems very unlikely to me. Like, it could be an inside job, but it's not an inside job sanctioned by CZ or the CEO or the CTO, right? Like, it could be some rogue database administrator. Well, like, it could be an employee. It's still an inside job, but there's a difference between an inside job sanctioned by the founders and one that isn't. There's no way I would think that the founders will do it.
And who runs that company, Bitfinex? Who runs it?
Bitfinex?
Yeah.
Oh, no one really knows. We know who runs Binance. That's our TV Chinese guy.
Okay.
So Bitfinex, I'm going to read one of his tweets. He says, here's the most important bit. No withdrawals from Binance for at least a week. I mean, I'm not
for a week.
He says no withdrawals from Binance for at least a week. The biggest Tether exchange isn't going to let you withdraw for a week. Or, oh, hold on, is this going forward? I think this is going forward. I'm sorry, I may have misunderstood his tweet.
Oh, so you have to wait a week to withdraw.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, I think it's going forward. I thought he meant a week prior, but no, that's not what he meant by the tweet. Yeah.
Oh, we got a Gartha in the live chat saying that it's just a couple of hours, not a week.
Couple of hours.
Either way, it's bad, right? It's another exchange getting hacked.
So where are you going after this, John? What have you doing?
No, I mean, we got a conference in New York. That's why I'm in town. Probably halfway around the world otherwise. We got a big conference coming up in Manhattan.
When is that?
Start Monday.
Okay. And then after that, it's what? Vegas?
After that, no, then I'm going back to Europe.
How long are you gonna stay out there?
A month.
Oh, that's nice. As long as it's now.
You know, I got a month there, and then I'll come back to the States, probably be in Philly, maybe Vegas.
Yes. How you like the rum though? It's pretty good. You like it?
Oh yeah, the rum's pretty good.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth enough.
That's what I'm saying, don't worry about it.
What is it people saying? No withdrawal for
Yeah, no one really knows what's going on. That's how rumors spread. No one really knows.
That's right. Just it's all hawks, right? How's the Mohawks coming out, guys?
I like that comment. I don't think that's the real Charlie Shroud. Well, that's Charlie Sheen. I'm too far away from the screen to see. And I was like, Tone's a baller. He goes to the barbershop to cut non-existent hair, just to have a drink and talk shit. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That is pretty much it. It's kind of like back in the old days in the gym. You guys are like, yo, Tone just comes to the gym to like talk to girls and shit. Doesn't work out.
That is true. That's how I met you.
But if I was only there to talk to girls, how the hell did you meet me then?
You just stop anybody that fucking talks. Looking honestly, looking a little something. Still out some. How's that coming out, guys? It's probably.
Also assumed it here.
Brian D in the chat called you a space monkey,
When you going?
like a reference.
Oh, you got a question?
No, I said Brian D in the chat calls you a space monkey. It's a reference to Fight Club.
I don't remember.
I think Tone may have lost the stream for a minute. I'm going to try to find out what happened. I think Tone's coming back.
Yeah.
Hair exit scam.
Yeah.
Hey,
Patrick, we're back?
Nightclub.
Yeah, I think, well, I hear you, and I think you're going to be back on the YouTube stream here in a minute. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, we're back. I swear I have to switch internets. Maybe this will be better.
You gotta love the comments on it.
Yeah.
Shit, man. This is why you
I thought we'd go a little bit higher.
nah, man.
All
Otherwise, they won't be able to show the mohawk.
right, hey Patrick, so what were you saying about the questions?
I haven't seen any good questions. I just was just saying somebody called you a space monkey, which is like from Fight Club.
Yeah, so what was that reference in Fight Club? I mean, I've seen the movie a few times. I don't remember that.
When they shaved the guys that came to join the group, he called them like a monkey ready to be shot out into space. And then they were called space monkeys in the novel. They were called space monkeys. I don't know if they called them space monkeys in the movie.
Yeah, wow, that movie is like old now.
They were sending monkeys.
That's a great movie though.
Yeah, that was definitely a classic movie.
Yeah, before they were sending humans into space, they were sending monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where they got that reference from.
Mm-hmm.
There's one I think that never returned. Like he went off course.
Somebody mentioned to check out CZ's Twitter, so I checked it out. Apparently 5 hours ago, he retweeted someone who said that the Bears lost their chance to buy on the low. 5 hours ago, CZ retweeted that.
We'll see about that. Well, here's the thing, right? Everyone is like saying as if they would have actually bought 3,000, right? Because I was buying 4,000 on the way down, and everyone was scared.
Yeah, you get so.
So it's like, oh, you missed your chance to buy at 3,000. It's not that easy to buy at 3,000 when the price is crashing. But very few people actually bought there. So talking about how everyone could have done it is insane. I bought back at 4,000, but I sold it all when it cost 5.
Really?
Well, the stuff that I bought.
Okay. So you catching another little something, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Well,
good.
yeah. When I bought it at 4 and I sold it 5. Yeah, but it took like 4 months. I bought it in December. I didn't get the cash out until like April.
Wow.
So it took forever.
Definitely. I was gonna ask you, how was the show today?
We had a low show today. It was yeah, it was just Sasha mostly, and then Silver joined, and Silver's doing OneCoin now. That's great, but that's an obvious scam. And yeah, I can't get the whole crew together. Can't get the morning show crew together either. It's just like so busy with
What
everything.
about that guy, Jason? Jason is
He hasn't been on that show in a while.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get. It's hard to herd people these days. But I'm also traveling too much. Like I'm never around.
Right. That guy Jason's hilarious. He goes at it. He gets upset quick.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of people asked about the Binance hack being on a red 9.
Daily.
Yeah, red daily 9. David.
Yeah, it was top you, right? Like I've been saying, this was the week to get out. Today was the day to get out. Should have got out early in the day before Binance got hacked. You know, the sequential has a funny way of matching news events.
It's all probably a setup. It's all indoors. Just to have more control over it, right?
Well, like I said, I mean that exchange makes a lot of money. It doesn't make sense for them to steal the money. It could be a rogue employee, but the problem when it's a rogue employee stealing, you know, hacking your exchange as an employee, you almost have to cover it up because then you admit how incompetent you are to hire that employee to begin with that is capable of hacking your exchange.
Yeah, that's true.
So you run into this problem where even if it is internal, the only way you're really going to know is if the only way you're really going to know is if, like, you know, the government comes in and starts investigating because
Right.
the exchange itself is going to cover it up.
Correct.
Tone, did you ever read Eric Voorhees' breakdown of the shapeshift hack?
No, when was Shapeshift hacked?
It was a while back. It was a couple, 2-3 years ago. But his was a fascinating story. If you've never actually read, I know you and Eric don't get along, but it's if you can find that article that he wrote right after the shapeshift hack, it's a fascinating article.
Was that before they brought Michael Perklin on board or after?
It must have been before. It was because I'm not sure when they brought on Michael Kirkland, but I think it was a while back. I remember reading the story in detail about how at first it was a rogue employee, but then it was somebody else who was like, you know, was even worse than the rogue employee. So it was like 2 different people were hacking him at the same time using like a similar exploit. He went into a lot of details as to how the hack was done. It was done in like several parts.
Yeah, but Shapeshift doesn't hold other people's money, so it's different.
Right. I mean, that's one of the things that he was saying is that, you know, thankfully, you know, no customer funds were compromised because of the hack, because they don't hold customer funds. But it was still bad for Shapeshift.
Yeah, no, I haven't read it. I have to go back and reread that and actually take a look.
I'll try, if I can find it, I'll send it to you on Telegram.
Yeah, do that. You can also post a link in the chat. You can post links.
Yep.
Ronnie, TJ, what do you know about Bitcoin, Ronnie? How do you heard of Bitcoin?
For me,
Yes.
I know it's in the digital currency. I know it's making lots of money, but I don't know much more about it.
Okay.
I was told to invest in it back when nobody even cared about it, and I didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah, kicking myself about that way.
Are you still considering it, or are you just gonna leave it? It took a little louder. So
Yeah,
they can hear
speak
you.
up. We got the mic right here.
Well, I'm hoping that something else that comes out, normalize it, see if we can have a little bit. I'm thinking about it, taking a different type of investment. That's why I'm moving out to Vegas.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking about getting into a dispensary investment.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
that kind of business?
Shit.
That's the green goal, man. The
that's-
dispensary.
Because once the government
Marijuana
says,
is the
once the
green
government
goal.
says yes, that's going to be the next big thing.
And that could be good for with the Bitcoins.
That-
Yeah,
that-
exactly. Now you put those two together, we're talking about real money.
What do you think about that?
That's gonna shoot through the roof.
Yeah, you see that?
Does that
I'm like,
make
work
sense?
on Wall Street.
Look, the dispensary
I
stuff.
had a tip on biotechnology and I never went for it.
Go ahead.
You said the dispensary is what?
No, go ahead.
I was trying to hear what you said.
Oh no, I was gonna say the dispensary stuff is a good idea, but here's the problem, right? Like you're gonna go out there and do it, but then there's guys that's been out that have been doing it in California for years. Guys been doing it in Colorado for years, right? So you're gonna be competing with guys that have 5 years experience of running dispensaries.
I'm not trying to run the dispensary.
Again, I'm on. Just worry.
My interest is
Thank
in
you, dog.
Nice man.
running dispensaries.
Oh, you're just gonna
Have fun out
invest?
there, man. You see my
My
nigga
interest
Omar
is more
talking
of
about
trying to see if we can bring it towards the market. Because again, it's not the issue that they have out there is taxes and the government mandating, like the government's control over it, because it's still not a fully legal substance in the
Right.
aspect of the government.
Federal.
Yeah, federal. Yeah,
Federal.
it's a big problem
So the problem is they taxing it.
Right.
That's the biggest issue that they have.
locally.
Right. And once the government, the local governments are, they're starting to normalize it. Once it becomes on a grand scale, then the next thing is it's going to get to the point where, all right, people are going to start investing and in the CBDs on that grand scale. They're going to be investing in the the dispensaries, and it's going to have a market rush. It's going to be a bull market, and it's going to be beautiful actually. So I want to be there when it's at the market, and I want to be one of the front runners for that aspect. I heard Canada is already trying to get involved in
Turn it
that.
out a little bit.
So
I don't want to now because I want to keep that look right here. I think so I could go with the blend. Maybe just a little bit with the razor blade. I'll do it. But
what do you think about that?
Yeah. So what do you? Yeah, but so how is that gonna? If you're gonna go out there, I mean, how are you planning
That's
to make?
my primary thing. I got some other gigs I'm working on. but
Oh, I was gonna say,
that
how do
was-
you plan to profit off of that?
I'm talking to some people, different areas. Like I said, I hear in Canada they're really trying to make a big push for it.
I mean, it is.
And overseas.
I think it is actually. It's legalized all
It's
over
100%.
Canada.
It's all over Canada. It's legal.
All over Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially when your mayor's doing it. Toronto or Montreal. So,
Well, Montreal, the Toronto mayor kept
Yeah.
was mostly doing coke.
yeah, well,
Mhm.
but no, so my point is like,
Definitely.
if they're doing it there, eventually it's going to make its way to America the right way. And once that's done, we will figure out a way where we can get it into the markets. It's legalized, it's normalized. People are actually investing in it. That's going to help all those dispensaries out. So it won't be on a level where I'm actually focusing on the single dispensary here and there, mom and pop. It'll be on a grand scale.
Well, you
I want to be there when that happens. That's what I'm looking forward to.
right. Will you be considering Tony to get involved in that business?
Dude, I got enough shit I'm already involved in. No, I'm kind of staying away from it because I'm not just not my specialty. Like I don't even smoke, so
I don't smoke either. That's the funny part.
It's just business.
It's just business. It's money for me.
I know, but I don't know. I try to focus on things that I actually really enjoy.
Right.
No.
That I've done enough shit in my life that I didn't like and just doing it for money. So now that's why I'm kind of doing YouTube right now because I enjoy it. Before that, I was trading. I was working on Wall Street, but I hated my job. Right. So
Right.
if you hate your job, you quit.
I did it too.
So
He knows I used to run a dealership right here on the island.
what were we selling? Of course.
Talk a lot. Manager over at Volkswagen. Staten Island.
Volkswagens?
Yeah, I left. Couldn't do it no more. That was it. So I understand exactly how you feel about when you don't like the job anymore.
Hey, you know what? No.
Hey, Tone, regarding the shapeshift hack,
Yes.
April of 2016 is when Eric Voorhees posted about it. April of 2016.
Man, time flies. I'm like, that wasn't that long ago, but that shit is like 3 years ago.
Yeah, just over 3 years.
Are we trying to work a little onto this? I think we should.
A little bit, but like a little more than I usually do it, but a
Right.
little less than you usually like to see it.
Right here. Let's let that go. Right here. It's about a half an inch.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. 'Cause I think it's too much jaw showing. Too much jaw is no good. So what's Patrick? Where he's at? What state? What state you at, Pat?
I'm in New Hampshire. I moved here from California 3 years ago.
Cali. So how is it out there, man?
No, he's in New Hampshire now.
No, but before coming to New Hampshire.
I mean, California is a great place. I mean, if you're thinking about moving to California, I'm sure it's better than New York.
Yeah. But why make that that shift to New Hampshire?
So I moved because of the Free State Project, which is
He signed some paper and then he had to follow through.
it's a libertarian / anarchist movement to move 20,000 libertarians and liberty people to one state, and New Hampshire was picked for that state. So Tone is going to be at Pork Fest this June. So that's put on by the Free State Project.
Okay, and what you thought of well, you never thought about getting into that business out there in California, the green gold?
I've never been a weed person. In fact, I never even tried it until I was 36 years old. The first time I ever tried weed, I was like in my mid 30s. So
the question that you inhaled?
I think so. I think I did, but yeah, I never really liked it. Never really was into it. I do know some people who have been trying to get into the business for years. Friends in California who have been trying to get into the business, and the problem that they're running into is because it's an illegal gray area, or it was an illegal gray area. Basically, they were told that at some point the feds are going to come after you, so you may want to wait a little bit for the legal status to be clearer.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean these dispensaries and shops, they get raided all the time, I'm sure.
Of course, absolutely. It's like happy ending masseuse spots.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this guy is here. He can ask that question better than I can. You were showing me.
Is it raining outside?
It is raining.
I just started.
Oh shit!
Just getting Bob. Come in. And remember last week, I think you was showing me about this guy predicted that Bitcoin. Who was it? Well, what is your access?
So, long story short, some dude back in January on Reddit posted price predictions. He had April 2019 at 500. He had April 9th. He basically nailed April. He called out in April 5.3. Again, back in January, and he also gave I want to show you. I actually screenshotted it. I like to show what he put with his price predictions that he had later. Find it. Get your thoughts on it.
Well, what do you think about the whole Binance thing that just came out? I just found out. Like sitting in the chair. That's crazy. But they covered the losses because I think, yeah, they got a lot of money. They print money, but it still looks bad. You expect them to drop? A big drop out of this or no? You think the market cares?
So Pat, you're not too far from New York. Have you been here?
Yeah, I was actually there about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, but it's about a 5-hour drive? Yeah. But I didn't
Yeah.
spend much time there. I didn't spend much time in New York.
Okay,
That post is January 21st.
good. He's looking at the post now.
Yeah, well, let's see if we're at 9.2 by July. I don't think so.
You don't think of 9 by July?
No. And the thing is, in January, Bitcoin was about 4,000. So calling 5.3 in April is kind of like making it flat since January, right? So
it's a conservative number.
It's a number that was right there. Like we'll see what happens. I mean, it will be very easy to see what happens in July.
Yeah.
I personally think we're pulling back. I think we'll be lower than now by July.
So do you think 6K is a bull trap?
Yeah, I still do. I mean, I think it's a bull trap, but we'll find out if we're gonna make new lows, right? Like the low could be in.
Right.
I still think we're gonna be pulling back from this area down to 4 or 5K.
Yeah.
We'll see if we go lower.
What about by May for the housing? What do you see?
I think by then the bear market will be over.
Okay.
But it really depends, right? It depends if we're going to go to a new low or not, because if we go to a new low, that takes a lot of time.
Right.
If we don't go to a new low, that takes a lot less time. So obviously by the end of the year, we'll see where we are. Like by the end of the year, we could be at, we could be at 10,000, or we could be, down at 4.
Right.
Now, if we go to new lows, it's very easy that by the end of the year, we're closer to 4. But if we don't go to new lows and we only go to 4,000 next month or this summer, then we can easily be around 10K by end of year. And that means the halving is going to be very, very good for holders or hodlers.
So they should be more focused on the lows than like the highs. In other words.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be too focused on how high it's going to go. I would just be very careful with the current environment because there's going to be a pullback.
Yeah.
The question is how strong and when is it going to start? Now, once we broke above 4K, 4.2, I was very confident we're going to go to 5 or 5.1. When we busted through 5.1 and went to 5.4, I took the short play expecting a pullback. Now I got money on that trade, but the pullback didn't really happen. So once we got stuck above 5,000, I then anticipated 6,000 and then just, moved everything over.
Right.
So now since we went higher, we don't have to go as low, but sooner or later it's going to pull back. So would have loved to get into a short trade, today, tomorrow, but I just decided to sell some coin at these prices instead. But I haven't met anybody yet. Like consensus is next week.
This is for Jason. I'm doing Tone's eyebrows.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
He was
Jason Seibert loves to make fun of my eyebrows. This is why. He's like sitting there with the razor, like millimeter away from my eye.
Hopefully he pops out one day.
Yeah. Should take care of his eyebrows. He definitely needs it.
He's bald, right? Isn't he bald?
He's kind of like me.
Kind of like you. So maybe he needs his eyebrows done.
Hey, Tone, Dumbo had an interesting comment in the chat. Dumbo said that the hacker sent $40 million for only $68.20 in fees.
How much fees? Oh,
$68.20 in fees, according to Dumbo. I haven't verified it, but
I think he overpaid.
Binance doesn't use SegWit, right?
I don't know. I never used them, but they should. They're fairly new. No, if there were small transactions, if he hacked their hot wallet, that's probably a good deal.
Something like that. See that?
Yeah, no, I like that.
You think Ledger Tezos gonna make some money out of this?
Wait, what do you mean? Say again?
Ledger or Tezos makes money out of this?
Out of what? Which one? Which
Out of
one?
Binance High. Out of Binance
Trezor, not Tezos.
No. I think. Do you mean like the Tesla, like the altcoins, or do you mean the wallets?
I meant the wallet in the sense of like, you know, not your keys, not your coin, basically being reemphasized even more.
I don't think so, because those are like consumers,
Yeah.
and I mean, anyone that trades at Binance should know to keep their shit in a hardware wallet already before they even trade it there.
Apparently, it was 0.01 BTC in fees. 0.01 BTC in fees.
That's
according
pretty
to
good
Rush.
now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you probably overpaid just to make sure the transaction goes in the next block.
Right. I remember a story in one of the Bitfinex hacks that the hackers were paying like one whole BTC in fees just to get the transaction confirmed before they could double spend.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Patrick, what's the lineup looking like at Pork Fest? Who's speaking?
Oh, so we got Jeffrey Tucker is going to be there. Naomi Brock.
He's a big blocker now, right? Or Bcash or.
Well, I
PS
mean, he kind of is, but he isn't. I mean, he's tries to stay out of it. He's kind of neutral, I guess. But yeah, I mean, he could probably speak for himself more than I can. So I'll let him, explain his point. But yeah, Naomi Brockwell will be there. Got a chance. Yeah. We're working on a number of different people. So Dave Smith is going to be there. We're really excited about him. Dave Smith is a stand-up comedian who does libertarian stand-up. He's going to be there on Wednesday, and everything that I've heard about him is extremely positive. So I'm looking forward to seeing his comedy act. What's that?
When is he performing?
He's going to be there Wednesday, so he'll be there before you. So I think we have you scheduled on Saturday. So he's going to be there Wednesday, earlier in the week.
Oh man, so I might miss him live.
Yeah, he's only going to be there for the one day, I believe. Yeah, but yeah, so if you want to come out early and see Dave Smith, come check him out. We're really excited about him.
I think I fly in from Europe that day, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That city ain't exactly anywhere near an airport. Like not even like a paper airplane airport.
Where Porkfest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I fly to New Hampshire, I always fly into Logan Airport. It's super easy for me to get in from Boston. But I guess you could do Portland as well, Portland, Maine. I don't think that's that far away.
So you really like New Hampshire? It's very country out there, I heard. I never
Yeah,
been.
it's great. I mean, I'm a city boy. I'm from a big city. I'm from LA.
Okay.
But I like this. I like living in New Hampshire because I get that small town feel. But I'm like an hour and a half away from Boston, so it's not like I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm like close to a big city, so It's like I'm out, but I'm not completely in the middle of nowhere.
Have you been to a game? Either basketball?
To like a Red Sox game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did go. I went to a Red Sox game. It was Red Sox against Dodgers in the World Series. I went to Game 2 of the World Series, first time ever at Fenway, and my Dodgers really got whooped.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Not a lot of people get to.
Yeah. So the thing about Red Sox fans is they have this little brother thing with New York Yankees fans. So during the game against the Dodgers, the Red Sox fans started chanting "Yankees suck," and I was confused. I'm like, what's going on? Are they playing the Yankees? Why are they chanting Yankees suck? They have this little brother thing with the Yankees that they're always upset about the Yankees.
Right. What about Celtics? Have you been to a basketball?
No, I haven't been to a basketball game yet. When the Lakers were in town, I was thinking about going to see Lakers Celtics, but
That's got to be a tough ticket.
yeah, it is because LeBron and everything. But yeah, I have only game I've been to is Red Sox. I haven't been to any other games.
Hey, does LA hate LeBron out there?
I mean, I don't think so, but a lot before LeBron got there, a lot of Lakers fans hated LeBron. I wasn't one of those guys. I never hated LeBron, even before he joined the Lakers. But he did have a lot of hate from Lakers fans. But I'm pretty sure if you're a Lakers fan now, you like LeBron. I don't think it's such a thing that there's Lakers fans that hate LeBron right now.
Well, I believe that he has a lot of shoes to fill in that team.
Oh, they got nobody else, so
You know what I mean?
I mean, the Lakers have been pretty bad for like 5 years, so
Yeah, the Lakers, man. Listen, Magic. You got Magic. You have Jabbar. You got Kobe. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry for LeBron. He's not gonna get a championship there.
Well, we'll see. It's not looking like it now, but
I mean, you just
Maybe
need, like,
one.
3 more good people there.
yeah, gotta get Kawhi or somebody.
No, I don't think Durant's gonna go to LA.
Yeah, no, Durant's definitely not coming.
Listen, he should have been. He should have been better with the Knicks. He would have made a better, smart decision if he would have came here.
The NBA right now is in his hands. But Brooklyn will sign someone. They got the money for a max play this year.
So
And they made a playoff run.
Yes, we did.
anyway, what are we looking? How many people are watching?
Looks like
Yeah.
139 watching now, according to the YouTube stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the low side.
Yeah, we are on the low side. Is it probably because it's raining?
Ain't exactly standard tone-based podcast.
Well, the last time was what, like 800, right?
Yeah, but that was a novelty, man. This is now round 3.
This is like the. This is like the worst movie you can watch.
Yeah.
Part 3. This is like Sharknado.
Someone's saying it says 427. I guess my stream is old. I guess it's actually closer to 430.
Oh, that's a little
Oh,
better.
wow. Oh, that's thanks, whoever that was.
Yeah, sorry about that. I on mine it still says 139. I may have to refresh my stream.
And Tone's trying to convince me to shave down my beard.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, dude, your beard's getting long. I need more practice, man. Just in case Bitcoin fails, I'm gonna be. There could be another profession right here.
Yeah, guys. So stick around for the possible beard shaving. We'll see.
Not enough money.
Depends on how many more tips come through.
I love my beard, man, so much. Can't see it. I look like a child predator without it.
Yeah,
I think we almost about to be done, bro.
so this is for a consensus. Yeah, but I might come. Yeah, so I don't think I'll make it here. 'Cause I'm gonna be staying in the city
When?
as of Thursday.
Oh, then you leave, right?
Well, no, then I'll come through here for like another night or two. So I'll probably get one more cut from you before I head off for a month.
Okay. Guys, how's the Mohawk looking so far?
Oh, you didn't do this yet, right?
No, not yet. How's it look?
Yeah, how's my mohawk? I can't see.
It looks awesome to me.
Is it?
Yeah, it suits Tone. I think you should try it for a while.
We just need some more hair on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got this Chinese thing. It's called hair fiber.
What is it?
Hair fiber. The moment you sweat, it's gone.
Oh, do you
So-
like put stuff on?
Yeah, it's like a little dust. Like a little dust hair, man. Fiber. So if you have a night out with some lady that you meet, all of a sudden you start sweating and
There it goes.
it'll drip all over her face. All that black ink. Ronnie, you going to Vegas or you gonna be smoking some huh? You don't smoke? Are you gonna try?
No.
What's the worst thing can happen, man? Just open the refrigerator.
I get fired from the
Huh?
airline. Fired from the airline.
Did drunk
Oh.
test you?
Yeah.
Which airline? Who you work for?
United.
United?
Yeah, United. I fly them pretty often.
It's good.
I just flew them back from somewhere.
Keeping me employed.
Yeah. I just where the hell was I last? Where did I come from?
Would you fly to Newark or LaGuardia?
I usually fly into New York.
That's a better one.
Newark has bigger operations. LaGuardia, like, you can get in and out of that. As far as the airport, like as far as like getting on the plane and stuff like that. Yeah. Getting on the plane, you can get in.
Hey, Tone, I have some more stuff on the hack. Someone in the chat tipped me off to a Twitter called Chico Crypto, which is tweeting about the hack. He's saying
What Twitter?
it's a Chico Crypto. I guess Chico Crypto. Let's see if I can get his hand. It's at Chico Crypto. But he looks like he's retweeting Bitfinex, but he's basically saying like he says here are the transactions depleting the Binance hot wallet blockchain analysis time go, and he links to a blockchain.com URL. So anyway, all sorts of accusations about the Binance hack right now on Twitter, but nothing proven. I'm not saying anything. I'm just repeating what other people are saying on Twitter.
What do you think? What is your opinion?
I don't really care. I guess I don't care because I don't have money on there, and I wouldn't have money on there. So I just don't care. Don't even care enough to comment, I guess.
Right. Mr. Chrome. How's that beer looking?
Yeah, it's good.
Huh? I faded a little bit, you know what I mean? So
No, how's Mexico?
It was good. That's where I flew in United from. I was flying back from Cancun. Yeah, Mexico is good. I like it. It's I'll be there. I'm usually there every year.
Oh, so you definitely going there.
Yeah, that was a huge conference I spoke at. Too bad it was all in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of said I was gonna start to learn Spanish again, but I already failed. I didn't start. I gotta just 30 minutes Duolingo every day. You think it's
Yeah, up.
it does it adds up, but like you gotta find the 30 minutes.
did you throw a few yo quiero Taco Bell word in it? You throw a few Spanish words in it? Did you?
Yeah, I mean I know a few words, but like shit, I gotta.
I learned through music and watching the TV.
Well, you married to a Dominican, ain't you?
Yeah, but I'm learning through music and watching TV. I learned from her.
Okay.
She teaches you the wrong words.
The curses, right? Did you just hear yell at you in Spanish, right?
Not yet. I try not to get to that point.
All right.
You don't want to make a Dominican woman angry.
Yeah, I gotta go back to DR. It's been a couple of years.
I was at trip when I think you met with my cousin out there.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was the worst trip, wasn't it?
We were in Santiago. Like, you gotta be over by the beach. The following 2 times I went there, I was over in like Puerto Plata area up north.
We need to go together. That's what it is.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Absolutely.
Sasha's in the live chat.
Hey, Sasha.
Hey, Sasha, we missed you. So what do you think? I think
I see that mirror.
that's pretty much it, man. There's nothing else we can do.
Sasha likes the haircut.
Do you really?
You don't think that's a little thick over here?
Sasha, what do you think? I think I like it the way it is. He wants to do my job. I don't do his job. I don't go into his apartment and do his job. I don't do TA. And he wants to do my job. What do you think, Sasha? What do you think, Pat?
You want it thicker and he wants it thinner? Or what's the argument?
He wants a little thinner. I think this is.
I think it's gonna be a little bit
I think.
thinner,
I think it looks the way. I think it looks.
Sasha
better.
said a little shorter in the back. That's what Sasha said. A little shorter. I don't know.
Sasha, you know what? How about you come here and do it? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll please you. I'll do it. It's a little thinner, you said? That's what she said?
She said shorter, I think. I don't know. But I think I don't know, like a V shape in the back. Is that what you want, Tone? Like a V shape in the back or what?
It is a V,
I thought it was like a little more V-ish.
but it is. Isn't it?
It's fine. It's fine.
No, hold on. What do the people say?
Some people are saying to shave it off.
Of course, absolutely.
Let's see. Some people are saying it's a bad haircut.
Of course.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's just a bunch of trolls out there. We just need to ignore them.
Yeah, but I also have like a 3-minute slow mode on. People can only comment once every 3 minutes because it gets out of control in that live chat.
One guy's saying thinner, Hawk.
That's so
90s.
so 90s, so 70, like Mr. T.
Skinnier in the back with a V on the bottom. I got a bunch of comments coming in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A little bit skinnier with a V at the bottom.
Someone said a racing stripe, a thinner line.
Of course. I'm gonna make it just a little thinner. See if,
I don't think we can get the B for the Bitcoin. That's what Sasha wants. Or can we? Can you do the Bitcoin B?
I'm gonna,
One of these days we'll do it.
Now they want the beat.
mhm. They want it a little thinner. You see, even my co-worker saying it was better the way it looked before.
No, it's fine. You're left it, man.
No, I'm like,
I never argue with my barber. I just let him do whatever.
thank you, Pat. You know, he gets away with it. He's a friend of mine. How is it out there, man? With the New Hampshire is it's a little probably like 30 years behind in haircuts. So how is it?
Well, there's a really good barbershop not too far away from where I live. It's not the closest barbershop. I have to go to the next town over, but they're legendary. Like people come to this barbershop from like all over the place. It's called Best of Times. It's in Dover, New Hampshire. That's where I go. Oh, we got the QR code coming up.
This is a Tone video. This QR donations go directly to Manuel. I'm gonna crowd fund my haircut here. No tokens, maybe next time.
And I'll repost it in the chat. I'll repost. I'll repost it.
Okay, thank you. You're saying best of time?
Yeah, it's called Best of Times. And there's another one that.
It sounds like traveling back to the past.
Yeah.
That's
These guys. This is a barbershop with edge. I mean, these guys are all tatted up, and they'll give you whatever kind of badass haircut you want. Not as good as yours, of course, Manuel. You're of course way better. I wish I could come to the.
Stop it, Pat.
I wish I could come to New York and get my hair cut all the time. Next time I'm in New York, I'll stop by.
Please. All you gotta do is just pay $19 for that damn fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. And they're trying to make it 2 ways now. So go figure. We're talking about the Verrazano. Yeah, the Verrazano.
Dude, that's $20 now?
Most expensive bridge in America.
It's the most expensive bridge in America.
It's $20.
This is only
19. They're talking about the easy. But if you got easy and 10-hour resident, you'll be okay. They'll give you $5. But
fucking ridiculous, man.
if you just some like out of town guy trying to get to Jersey, nope, 20.
That's what you get.
Yeah, right. Easier to fly from like LaGuardia to New York.
Pretty much.
Is that a little
That's what it's getting to eventually.
Look.
I know that joint used to be 11.
See? See?
Oh, this is good, man.
What was that movie with Robert De Niro? I think he had a mohawk. Taxi?
Yeah, someone said it in the chat. Taxi driver.
Taxi driver. Oh, somebody said it?
Joe Pesci was in that too, right?
Was he in Taxi Driver? I don't remember. It was Harvey Keitel was in it too. It was Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel, Jodie Foster. I don't remember Joe Pesci.
The only thing, Robert De Niro had more hair than Tone, right?
Yeah, he had a little longer hair. Yeah.
That was a little longer, right?
I actually never seen that movie. I probably should.
I never seen that movie either. I just seen posts. That was it. Never seen it.
Good movie. A young Jodie Foster, a 14-year-old Jodie Foster plays a prostitute in the movie.
Jodie Foster. Wow. She's a decent actress. I like her. I like Jodie. All right. Tone. So are you satisfied?
Yeah, no, this is great. My beard is looking good, man. Yours is getting a little long. You should have somebody shave that.
I don't think
I can use the practice for like potential future professionals.
that's enough money, man, involved.
Oh fuck, that burns, man.
Doesn't it smell like old man, old spice?
Yeah.
It smells like old man. You ever smell like Pat, you ever smell Chinese money when they put it away and they bring it out?
Chinese what?
Chinese money.
No. What does it smell like?
Listen, I know. It smells like mildew and old spice together.
I don't know. That's weird. I used to work at a casino and there was a lot of Chinese players there. I don't remember that.
When you get money from a Chinese person, just take a little whiff at it. And I guarantee you, you're going to be like, holy shit, this shit smells like old man. It's like an old fossil. It's like money's been put away for like 30 years.
Oh, wow.
You cut right there.
Great job. It's amazing.
Looking good, Tone.
You took care of blessed me, actually.
I'm tired.
All right.
I'm working like an animal. I've been working 7 days, like 70 plus hours. Can you believe that?
It's insane, man.
Ronnie, stay sure, man. Take
It's
care,
like
man.
it's not holiday
All right.
season, Ronnie.
Yo,
I see you,
I'm a
man.
fan of the
Ronnie.
because you can see.
Ronnie, do me a favor. Bring some edible from out there. It's the worst trip ever. Edible.
I swear to you.
No, you can get fired.
No. I can translate anything.
Yeah. I don't want you to get fired now, man. You
You're gonna have to get a job when you're sweeping.
Tone Base, T-O-N-E on YouTube.
T-O-N-E Vase.
V-A-Y-S. T-O-N-E.
Don't drink the Barbershop. Barbershop, don't drink the Barbershop.
Oh, man.
Nothing like some mild racism.
V.
Yes. Listen, it's not even mild racism. It's more like a little bit of prejudice. You know what I mean? We all have it in us. You know what I mean? So it's okay to embrace it. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not even a mild racism. I discriminate everyone. Don't give a crap.
What are you gonna do with your beard, man? You wanna go for a 1 or 2? What are we doing here?
I'm just sitting, taking a rest, bro. What are you talking about? I'm just resting.
That's good,
I'm
right?
fucking tired.
This one's gonna work?
Huh? If there's not enough money, if people wasn't willing to pay for this shit for you to take down my beard, then we can definitely do it.
Yeah,
But
baby.
I love my beard.
That has a price.
My beard has, you know what? It doesn't even have a price. My wife doesn't even tell me to trim down my beard. She hates it. She fucking hates it. Pat, what do you think about my beard?
I think it's a good beard. I can't grow my beard that long. It gets all wavy and weird. So I keep my beard trimmed pretty short. I wish I could grow it longer.
How about this? When you take another trip to New York, do you know when you're taking another trip?
No, I don't know, but I mean, I'll know, I guess, before, obviously, but yeah.
What do
why
you
would
get?
you
Like beach fuzz? What do you get? Like dust hair? What is it? What type of hair?
I trim it to 7 millimeter and I let it grow, and then when it gets too long, I trim it back to 7 millimeter.
Dad, you're giving me geometry here, man. Listen, let it grow at least to 10 centimeter. How about that?
Yeah, it grows that long. When it starts to get wavy is when I trim it. When I can see the waves in the hair form, I'll trim it.
So you know what we do? You come to New York, you hop over that bridge, pay that $19, which is a fucked up, and I'll fix that beard for you.
Okay, so I'll let it grow long and then come see you.
Yes, listen, the beard will be on me and the haircut is on you.
All right, sounds good to me. That sounds like a good deal.
Perfect. Is Sasha still there? Sasha, I haven't.
man. Sasha, you still in the
I
live
haven't
chat?
seen her in the chat, but I'm sure she's still around. I don't know.
All right, how we looking, man? Come on, let's. I can use some practice here.
Pat, what do you think about this shit?
What's that?
He wants to take down my beard, man.
I mean, your beard looks good, man. But
Oh no, dude, I gotta dry, man.
I mean, how do you trim your beard? Do you trim it
Very little.
very little? Okay, see, that's the thing. Most barbers don't know how to do that.
I fade the size of the beard, if you notice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, my the last guy that did it, you know what I mean? He didn't the way I really wanted it. But I usually fade it and then just trim it very little.
Yeah. See, that light trim is very difficult. Most barbers don't know how to do the beard trim the proper way.
Yeah.
Sasha's going off in the chat, by the way. She's saying to shave everything,
Yeah.
including legs.
19 feet. Underarms. Wow, Sasha.
All right, man. Let's do it, man. You can use the trim. Come on. Someone's gonna have some fun.
I'm sweating. It's fucking hot. I mean,
Gonna
how
do
much
it?
you gonna pay me?
You gonna do it?
How much you gonna pay me?
No. You should have gotten some tips by now.
I ain't got
You
shit.
got some tips by now. Come on, guys.
I ain't got
Throw
shit.
some tips. Like you have to. This is going straight to Mount Well here.
I ain't got shit.
For me to go ahead and shave his beard, at least partially.
We should be going right after this to eat something.
Yeah, damn, I ate.
Did you?
This is my only
What you
meal.
had, you bastard?
Salmon.
Salmon.
Wow.
We can stop by those the Colombian
Colombian?
ones. Yeah.
You like that Colombian spot?
Yeah,
right?
they have good drinks.
They got the nice guacamole with the plantain chips. How you like that, Pat? Sasha?
Like what?
The guacamole with plantain chips.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, but I'm doing carnivory. I got nothing but meat in my refrigerator right now.
Wow, what a criminal you are. What a criminal. You know what's funny? My wife sent me this. I used to be a vegan. Let me show you. It's fucking hilarious.
Ex-vegan.
Yeah, I used to be a vegan. So now I eat, I'll show you. So read it. I'll give you. You read it? You see it?
No, one away. This one. There it is. You see it?
A red photo of a baby carrot.
That's pretty
You read
cool.
it? That's funny. Oh shit.
All right, man. Come on, let's do this. Let's go get some plantain chips and guacamole.
Well, don't get my fucking shirt dirty with hair, man. We gotta make the snap because I'm thinking about the Colombian spot.
Boom.
Oh shit.
Wait, I gotta get.
Right, this
What happened to your paper?
What cause? Cancer? For fucking
Oh,
kids that had
that's-
measles?
Listen,
Kids that have measles?
Boom.
a good cause. I don't
What is a good cause? Autism?
I think too much.
No, it's a good cause for him. He's fucking having fun with this shit.
Boom. Come on, how you
Get
do
the
it? I
fuck
can
outta
do this.
here.
Yeah,
Thanks for all you do. Tom, down with the game coins.
Bam.
You got it tipped $7.77.
Nice. I did or he did?
No, you did, Tone.
Wow, to Tone?
Yeah.
Really? I'm the one who's fucking being sacrificed here. God damn it.
That's part.
Tone, you fucking choking me.
Yeah, I know.
You are choking me. Boom. I hope fucking Bitcoin doesn't ever go away because you're gonna suck as a fucking barber. You're gonna suck ass.
You hear this?
Sorry guys, I'm crazy.
All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? You're in the beard, right? Or the head?
Come on, man. You don't know this. Man. You don't know how to do it.
I got $5.
Boom. You guys, this guy probably can't even shave his ball properly. Fucking terrible. This is fucking terrible.
You didn't need that beard anyway, man.
Wow.
So now I gotta do the whole thing, right? Because now it looks retarded. I'm gonna get in trouble if the saying that word.
What, retarded?
Yeah.
What would you get in trouble?
I don't know. People are sensitive.
Oh, people are sensitive? What about the fucking show? People are sensitive. Everybody's sensitive nowadays. Retarded, not retarded. Who cares? Yeah. For a good cause. Good cause.
For the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids.
My kids, when I kiss them. Dig in, like you dig in, and you blocking the camera. People are, you know what? I'm gonna give
So looks like the stream is frozen for a second. I'm sure it'll be back shortly. Just hang in there, guys. It should be back shortly. All right, I think he's back.
Sasha here?
Yeah, Sasha's here. So Sasha and some other people were asking for the barber's address, like
barber's
like his physical, like where he is.
Give me my address, man, so I can get paid. You're the one who's getting paid. I'm not. I'm the one supposed to be. I'm the one being sacrificed.
Yeah, Google Ralphie's Barbershop in Staten Island.
So Ralphie's.
New York 2160.
Say that again.
You better post my thing again. I better get paid for this shit.
The things we do for money, the things we do for tips.
No, I'm doing it for no cost, obviously.
The kid.
So what's the barbershop called again?
What's that?
What's the name of the shop?
Ralphie's.
Ralphie. R-H-Y-S.
It's in the picture of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, the false advertisement of toned hair. All right. So close. Bro, back up a little. You thought you were gonna kiss me. Jesus Christ. Oh. Wow, man. This is so fucking stupid.
I trying to even it out. I have to go to a lower
Wow.
number here.
I want to say something, but there's too many sensitive people out there. I'm gonna look like a cancer patient now. Yeah. Terrible.
No, it's not bad. I'm getting the hang of it.
You know who has a fucked up beard? Pat.
Who?
You should be proud of yourself. Keanu Reeves.
What about him?
He has a messed up beard. Messed up. I think he has one of the worst beards in Hollywood.
And how did he fix it?
Huh? There's no fixing that. Money can fix that. Very patchy, all over. Can fix that.
You know what celebrity has the worst beard is he's barely even a celebrity. He's not even all that famous. But Will Wheaton, the guy who played Wesley. Will Wheaton, the guy who played Will Wheaton.
Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know either.
He played Wesley Crusher on Star Trek. He was the kid on Star Trek. He's like in his 40s now, and he has a screwed up beard.
Perfect.
Look at that. Wow. It's fucking terrible.
Last picture. Manuel's Bitcoin address right there.
Wow.
You're gonna get some tip. Tip one for the team.
The tip's not gonna grow my hair back.
Wait,
Yeah, here you guys were
we're gonna get your hair back
wondering
next week.
where the barbershop was.
Hold on. I gotta show this shit, man. People gotta see the forced advertisement of hair of Tone's hair. Look at the forced advertisement. Look at that. You see that? He doesn't have hair like that.
No, but I identify with hair like that. That's what's important.
That's all that matters.
It doesn't even look like you. It looks like someone is really buff on steroids.
Here's the barbershop. Right there, guys. Ralphie's Barbershop. That's where we are right now. Boom.
Looks good. 2164 Avenue.
Perfect. Yeah, good thing we're in the middle of a ghetto. Otherwise, I'd be worried about getting kidnapped.
Nah, you'll be fine. Middle of the ghetto. It's not really. It's on Main Street. On Main Street, brother.
Nah, it's a good neighborhood. Used to come here all the time back in the day. My gym was right down the street. Now.
Is the screen switching to me every time I talk? It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but it might because we were disconnected.
Oh, you just popped up on Planet Fitness. Look
Yeah.
at that. You just looked that
That
up.
was our old gym. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
That was our old gym, our old neighborhood.
Look it out again.
You gonna get out, bro?
Go to the gym.
To the gym.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat, man.
No,
Who wants to go to the gym with
No.
food involved?
But, man, yeah, we're gonna end the stream in like 5 minutes. We're probably gonna go eat some guacamole.
Definitely enjoy.
How about we have some guacamole, man? Forget it.
All right, man. I think we're gonna end the stream here.
Oh, it's terrible, man. Fuck.
No, it was great.
Hey, Tone, before we sign off, I just saw something. Dumbo posted something in the chat. Apparently, somebody said that they're going to personally deposit USDT to cover Binance's losses. I'm not sure. It's Justin Sun. Do you know who that is? Justin Sun on Twitter said that?
Oh, Justin, the real Justin Sun. That's the creator of Tron.
Yeah, 13 minutes ago, he just posted on Twitter that he's going to support Binance. He's going to deposit USDT Tether to cover the loss, whatever that means.
Is that why the price just popped?
I'm not sure. I guess it did recover a little bit.
Yeah, let me just look at the price real quick.
Pat, what is fun to do out there, man? You know, New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire, we have beaches, we have mountains, bars. There's lakes. There's lots of. I mean, look, if you're an outdoors type of person, there's what?
Bears.
There's snowmobiles, skiing. Bears? Are there bears? Probably are bears. I don't know. I haven't seen one, but I'm sure there's bears out there.
But the weather is, you know, still the water is still chilly, and even in the summer.
The summer can get hot. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
well-
that much colder than New York. I'm sure it's maybe a little
Right,
bit colder than New York.
What about the lakes? How's the lakes? Have you ever swim on the lake?
Yeah, I've gone out to one of the nearby ponds. The water's fine. It's not. I mean, in the summertime, it's not that cold. In the wintertime, you could probably ice skate on it, but in the summertime, you could like swim in it if you want.
All right, guys, let's look at the price. It looks like we've topped. I mean, that is a classic shooting star candle that took place yesterday. Today's candle is a classic candle that's traded under the shooting star. I know that we've bounced. So based on rules of trading, shooting stars, you are currently in a losing position. Now, there is a countdown phase, but this is the kind of 9 that I would take very, very seriously on the daily. Now, I would still only be looking for a 1 to 4 candle correction because the weekly chart is still in a bullish uptrend for 4 more weeks. But today was the day to get out. And if it keeps going up, you just go back in. But as a swing trader, that's it. I mean, that was a really nice 9 last time. And here's another one. And so far, that's a classic shooting star. News or not, it's a shooting star. Let me see how S&P 500 closed. Not that great, actually. Today was a rough day.
Today definitely was a rough day for me.
And yeah, the weekly chart is not looking good either. So, like I've been saying all year, I would be surprised if the S&P breaks 3,000 this year. I think we're going to consolidate and then break out. All right, we'll take a look at prices tomorrow. But that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. And it's been fun. Thank you for sticking around for another episode of Tone Days Getting a Haircut. It's Mohawk-ish. I'm getting there. I like it. those that will see me at consensus, this will have a little more hair, but that's what we're working with. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Manhattan the rest of the time because I don't actually live anywhere. Wait a minute.
See you later.
All right, we're gonna go Colombian spot or
So,
what's up, man?
Sasha said that it could have been a joke. The Justin Sun thing could have been a joke because he said tether. He said he's going to deposit.
Well, Justin's son is 15, right? So it could easily be a joke.
All right, awesome.
All right, man. Hey, Patrick, thanks again for helping out. Well,
Pat,
I heard you.
my pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Manuel.
Thank you, brother.
all right, guys, and we will see you all on the next one. Thanks for sticking around.
Sasha,
There's the cut. You'll see me tomorrow on video.
good night, everyone.
Good night, guys. Bye, Sasha. Thanks for hanging out as well with us.